Hello, everybody. Here we are talking about snow and awesome weather, but you guys missed all that. So, we were
So we
just
need to
talking
make
about
sure we're not
how,
muted.
yeah, we were just talking about, and we're not muted, don't worry.
Okay.
We were just talking about how some of us in warmer weather states happen to have a cold day coming tomorrow, and us up in Michigan and Illinois have a little bit warmer weather coming, it seems. And by warmer, I mean like high 60s, so nothing special. But anyways, last week was Close Encounters of the Smelly Kind, episode 4, and had quite a few different scenes that had strong odors. This week, let's see if it continues. We are still in the Druid Lich's lair. We ended on a cliffhanger, but before we get into that, I would really like to let everyone introduce themselves and maybe a little bit about their characters in case you are watching this for the first time. We will start with Garrick.
Okay, Garrett Gladstone, human, male, tries to be as nondescript as possible. He's average build, average height, average looks, pretty much average in everything except for a giant, colorful scarlet macaw named Kraken that happens to typically be on his shoulder but is away from us right now. And that's pretty much it. Looking forward to this.
That's true, and Garrick also happened to be the one who wanted to run earlier on, and then when it came to a Druid Lich lair, wanted to keep going. Encouraged everybody.
I like playing with dead things. What can I say? So
Next up, let's go over to Meek.
Hello, I am Lady Tiefling. I am playing Meek, the Divine Soul Sorcerer. She is a garbage diving, alien eating, all around just disaster of a person. But I love her, and
There you go.
that's all you need to know.
Excellent.
I think we love her too. So
Yeah.
I could not have put that any better.
Yeah.
Well done.
Well
Thank
done.
you. I'm just each week I progressively just get better with that description of her as she does more insane things.
As one does.
When we went off air last week, Lady Tiefling, you jumped off pretty quick, but we all were talking about how much we loved your character.
Really? Oh,
Afterwards.
thank you.
Yes.
And then I'm glad we got that in just in time where your dog was still there because he's left now.
Oh no, you just see butt now.
Next up, let's go with Renmur.
Oh, Renmur is the son of a great warrior who's trying to live up in, grow up in dad's shadow sort of deal. He's a half orc, pretty talented fighter who ties himself in mental knots and is currently just gotten through his first actual fight and is trying not to think about the people who were mind controlled by bugs who he killed and then watched come back to themselves right before they died. He's trying not to think about that and focus on the massively powerful evil wizard we're going to fight who could kill us with a word. So that everything's great. Everything's awesome. Great.
evil druid, not a wizard. Wizards
Evil
are wonderful.
Druid Lich wizard. Yeah, we're still gonna fucking die.
Oh no.
And last but certainly not least is Eva.
You have little faith.
Why?
I've got a flaming sword. We're fine.
Called
totally
the
fine.
Blade
We're gonna
of
be
Flaming
fine.
Souls, Elven Reaper.
Yeah. It might be cursed.
We don't know yet.
It's probably cursed, but I'm gonna do cool shit with it while I have it.
You might.
That's all you need to know about Eva. She's got a really fucking cool rapier now, and she can't put it down.
And she's very into that sword.
She is.
I am extremely into that sword.
She happened to pick that up at the end of last session, pretty much, before they fought a flesh golem, which came in extremely handy against the flesh golem because she was actually able to hurt it, unlike Renmur.
And if you don't remember, I don't remember if this was after we had signed off for the night or before. She wouldn't have picked it up had Renmur not handed it to her.
Yeah.
She wouldn't have
He
even
basically
fucked with it.
he like grabbed it and tossed it real quick to you.
You're into this. Yeah, but I already have one, and
But it's
not one on a charisma save. Holy shit, this is cool. That's basically how that went.
It is cool. It's got elven writing in the blade as soon as she attuned to it. Like,
Yeah.
it's been amazing.
Yeah,
amazing.
it's been awesome.
Great. It's great. Everything's great.
Everything is fine. We got
We're all
this.
we're all
good.
fine here. How are you?
Speaking of which, you might as well just give me the charisma save now, Eva.
Oh god damn it.
Oh.
I'm gonna try a new set of dice tonight that I've never used for Eva before, and I'm hoping it does me well.
Speaking of new dice, we should try to get like a dice sponsor or something so we can all get new pretty rocks.
Ooh.
That would be
Math
nice.
rocks.
Yes, I want some.
Click clack.
I never have enough.
Juice.
How bad?
Now 1.
Crit.
Now 20.
Yeah.
A 20?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. So here,
There you go.
that's perfect.
Oh my god.
Ooh, we're starting off strong this session.
Yeah, we are.
I like it. Maybe it'll
Oh
set
my
the
God.
tone. I hope it does.
We got some sessions of bad rolling to make up for.
Yeah, we do.
So we're ready. All right, let's jump into this then. So when we left off last time, they had killed a flesh golem, and they've explored almost every single room inside of this lair, except for one that required diving down a hole about 20 feet into a large room to the point where they can't even see the walls through the hole, right? They came back into the room that had the well, and as they were sitting around talking and playing around with the well, they were surrounded by 6 skeletal figures that began to open their mouth when we ended the session.
Yeah.
So, as this happens, right, you guys are standing in your circles talking around the well, and when you all are looking at each other, you see slowly fade into your vision behind the others skeletal figures. And if you look around, you can see there's 6 of them. There's a smell of sulfur and like something burned. They have robes. They're holding staffs. Clearly their bones have been charred. When they open their mouth to speak, the smell gets stronger. Now, you don't hear words come out of their mouth per se, but inside of your heads, you can all hear this voice. Flee now, before it's too late. Proceed if you wish to die. And that's what they say
Okay.
as they still stand there.
Is just really quickly, is it 6 of the same, or is it, do they look 6 different? Like,
Different.
okay.
They all have similar like claws on their hands. Their staff looks similar. Doesn't have a skull on the end though. And the clothes, while different, do have a somewhat of a resemblance to what you had seen on the other figure before.
Okay. Well, I say righto, and I kind of give a salute, and I just start walking out.
All right,
I
so you
think
start
Renmar
walking
is going
towards
to
the entrance?
snarl. Is that a challenge? And like,
No,
pick
that-
up swords.
That was actually an invite to walk out of here alive, and I think that that is a smart thing to do, and we should do that.
Okay. What are you doing, Renmur?
He's trying to get a handle on his anger. So I would say come back to him while he's trying to get a handle because
Okay.
a little conflicted at the moment.
Eva. So you are looking at your sword that's in your hands, and it's beautiful, orange, red, flame. You know, the runes, the elven is glowing. The blade slightly got a little bit of a glow to it. And the blade from the tip down starts turning black.
What?
The elven writing is still there, but it also goes cold. And the rest of the sword all turns black. However, it still feels fantastic in your hand, but the fire has gone out.
What the fuck?
This looks like the sword's true form to you.
Oh my god. Well, that's not exactly what I was expecting.
You unlocked its final form.
Charcoal. Yeah.
It doesn't feel cold. It just feels like a normal sword at this point. But it still looks very cool in your mind. And a word comes to mind. Basically, the name comes to mind. Blade of Flaming Souls.
Okay. All right. So she's going to head for the door.
Okay.
She's going to kind of hover out in front of it, waiting for the others to pass.
Okay.
And I'm
Don't
gonna
have to wait long for me.
I'm gonna hold an action. You're already through the door. I'm like, I would have been the second one through the door had I not waited for everybody else. Like, I think he's right. I think you should take this chance that we've been given, come back with help.
Okay.
And she's like, if looks could kill, she's glaring daggers at Renmur right now.
Eva, are you going to let this thing tell us to flee?
Trust me on this.
It was 6 things.
We're not fleeing. We're just strategically leaving for an amount of time to come back later.
Renmur's going to look down at the flesh golem that he hit several times and did absolute dick to, and just look back at Eva and say, perhaps informing those who could do more would be the wise course. And he's going to sheathe his swords and just start backing out.
And once I go to sleep, I could do a lot more too.
Yeah.
But I'm tired.
So they're still standing here. They've heard you guys say that you plan on coming back. In your head, they say, you will never come back. All of you, give me a intelligence save.
Oh, I'm good at these.
Yeah, same.
God
Meek,
damn
the
it.
intellectual.
Including the one who left first.
Yes.
Hello.
I'll say, Garrick, you got pretty much to the door, which is like 3 rooms away from here before all that happened.
So 12.
12? Okay.
Mhm.
Renmur got 5. What about Eva?
It's many.
16.
16? All right. So, Eva, you feel as you're walking away to the other room. You were waiting for everyone else, though, weren't you?
Yeah, so I stopped just short of the door and turned back because I want the other 2 to go out before me.
Okay. So, just so we're straight, you guys were in the well room. You guys started to move out of the well room. Garrick got out. You stood by the entrance of the well room, correct?
Yes.
Meek and Renmur were leaving. Meek rolled a 12, Renmur rolled a 5. Okay. Eva, you feel all of a sudden like your body wanted to like your body wanted to leave, right? Like not willingly. Like you felt pulled. However, you were able to keep it where it was at, right? Okay. You don't know how it happened, you don't know what it was exactly. Renmur and Meek, you feel an out-of-body experience, almost like you see yourself and you are like zooming away, right? You are each by yourself now in a room. Okay? Meek and Renmur, give me an initiative roll.
No.
What'd you get, Renmur?
8.
8? What'd you get, Meek?
You're muted, honey.
You're muted.
Sorry, my dog started barking, so I muted myself. But I got a 21.
Okay.
But Meek is panicking.
Yeah. So you are in a room. There's no doors. The ceiling. It's a cave. So it's all cavernous. The floor is dirt. But you see no exits, no entrances. You just had this out-of-body experience that kind of pulled you into this room. Meek, as you're standing there, you see what looks to be this large creature holding 2 swords. What do you do?
Mm.
Shit.
It towers over you.
Fuck.
Is it like within range of me? So like within 5 feet?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
if I back up, do I feel like it's gonna like attack me?
You feel like it'll probably attack you. This thing is hideous. It's got wounds already. It's probably about 15 feet tall. And the room itself is about 30 feet tall, and it's about 40 feet around.
Okay. I wish I had my spells, but I don't.
I have a
one
question.
spell.
What's up, Ava?
Are they still there? Are they still
Yeah, you
standing
see their
there?
bodies there.
Okay.
You don't have any idea that anything's wrong.
Okay.
So if it's within 5 feet of me, this is probably stupid, but I just feel like it would be what she'd do. She would just put her hands out and cast inflict wounds.
Okay.
Ooh.
Atta girl.
So, okay. So you want to ready that as an action, or you want to do that?
She would do it because she's like freaked
All right,
out, and it
cool.
would just be like not even thinking about it. She just puts her hands back to try to like get away from it, and then this like necrotic damage comes out of her hand.
Excellent. Meek, you get inspiration.
She like throws her hands on his ankle. Fucking
Yeah, basically
Do it.
like
dog.
get away
Fuck
from
out of
me.
here. Fuck out of here with that.
Is that a save? A dex save or something?
No, I make a melee spell attack.
All right, let's do it.
And
Kill
do I
it.
have inspiration?
Yes, you get
Yes.
inspiration.
Okay.
You get inspiration for your actions right now.
Sweet, because and wait, we haven't taken have we taken a short rest?
We have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Because
Did you beat a 16?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, I rolled a 13, but I'm since we took a long rest, I can use my
Short rest.
Favored by the gods.
favored
Sure.
by the gods. So
Yeah.
I can roll 2d4 and add it, possibly
Nice.
changing the outcome. So that was a 13, 14, 15, 16?
Oh
I rolled
no.
3.
Yeah.
No.
16 damage?
I'm
Yeah.
ready.
Oh no, 16
Oh,
to
no,
hit.
Oh, yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
wow, okay, that was really close.
Oh my
So
god.
I do 3d10.
Woo. Yeah, I'll probably be okay.
Damn.
I'll be fine.
Wait, I thought you two were separated.
Okay.
I'm going.
I think we are separated, right? It's just me, and I'm
Yeah.
freaking out.
She's fighting a
Um,
monster with 2 swords. I think I know what's going on here.
Oh no, but this is what she would do. Sorry.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
that didn't even cross my mind until you just said that, and it's like, well,
I was gonna action surge against you. Like that's exactly what I would do. So
no, yeah.
Oh
Do-
my
We're
do
both
your-
we're
God.
both the not smart people in the group, so we're both just like instinct damage. So I do 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Necrotic.
Cool. All right. Renmur, it is your turn. You are standing in the same type of room. You see what looks like a little imp, a female imp with these little horns, and this grotesque smile on its face. What are you doing?
I'm hitting it.
All right, let's do this.
All right, first attack. That attack is a dirty 20.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, that misses. No, just
That's gonna be a tripping attack. So
Okay.
I need a strength saving throw.
All right, let me roll that. It won't make it probably. What'd you get?
It's a 14 DC.
Yeah, nope.
All right, so that is going to be 1. So that's 13. 17 damage.
Okay.
And then offhand attack with advantage since the target is now prone. Oh, I rolled really shitty. That's a 12 to hit.
A 12?
Yeah,
Ooh. Yeah, that will miss.
that will miss.
Yep.
Well, it's Renmur, so he's going to action surge. So he's gonna take another swing.
Or I'm sorry, it would hit. It would hit.
Oh, that would hit? Oh,
Yep.
okay. So let's do that. Roll a 1 on damage. That is 5 damage on the follow-up strike. And then the second attack on the action surge, that is over 20 to hit.
Okay.
So that is 9 damage.
All right. All right, so this is what this looks like. Okay. So, Meek, you're standing in this room and you see this creature with 2 swords. Renmur, you're standing in this room, you see this little tiny imp, right? This imp charges at you. It hits you. It deals damage. The imp, from its standpoint, or Meek, sees in reaction, this is all so fast, it like trips you with his legs, hits you, which does a ton of damage. Like it's a hard trip on your tiny self. Brings a sword down, and then action surges you again. Now, when all this happens, you guys wake up in your bodies. No damage was dealt.
Oh, whew.
Oh, thank God, because I would have been dead.
These 8 skeletons are now between
Wait.
Renmur
I
and
thought there
Eva
were
and
only
Garrett.
6.
Or, I'm sorry, 6. My bad. Yes, that's what I
Okay.
meant. Sorry. So they're in between you guys. So separating Renmur and Meek from Garrick and Eva. 3 facing each direction. Garrick, what would you like to do? You could still bolt for the door, or you could stay and help your friends.
Oh, jeez.
Get out.
I place my hand on Eva's shoulder. I cast invisibility, and I say, "Get Meek out of here."
What the fuck? Oh my God.
Okay.
I haven't used the level 2 spell yet.
Holy
So Eva,
shit.
you're invisible as long as you don't attack anything. Make it count.
All right.
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I would do that. So I would like to skirt around the skeletons to where
Give
Meek
me-
is.
Give me like a stealth check, and that's mostly so you don't bump them because they're pretty close together.
Okay.
Beat a 15 and you got through.
I met a 15.
You're able to squeeze through, holding your breath, not slightly breathing on one. And you get a nice whiff of the sulfur as you get through.
Okay.
You are now next to Meek.
We've had a long rest, yes?
Short rest.
Had a
short rest.
Short
Yeah.
rest.
You haven't had a long rest since we fought at the wagons.
Yeah, I was gonna
It's been
say.
a long time.
2 sessions.
Literally, this is our 3rd session since we've had a long rest.
Oh wait, fuck! I'm thinking of my Monday character anyway. I'm in the wrong game. Damn it!
Is that one
thought
more
I had
powerful than this one?
I thought I had Dimension Door for a second. I just gotten really excited.
Do you have your dice this time?
They're right here.
All
Yeah,
right. So you're good.
yeah. I'm
You're
good.
already one step ahead of last week.
Yeah.
All right. What was...
Okay, so
Garrett-
I'm going to so like I'll sneak around
Yes.
and oh, I don't have that either. Shit. I'm going to
What, Misty Step or something?
no, I could speak telepathically, but that's a great old one warlock thing. I would like to
Too many characters.
And jobs.
Yeah. Both are accurate. Yeah. So I'm afraid I'm gonna freak her out if I like grab her by the arm or something like that. So like I'm standing behind them, so like they're between me and the skeletons, and I'm gonna go like, "Hey guys, hey you guys."
Sloth.
She's already freaked out. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Meek is like in a state of shock right now.
Yeah. So they're like, guys, it's me. I can't see me. Garrick did a thing, and now I can't. If they turn around and look, I'm obviously not there.
Right.
So I'm here, and we're gonna try to get out of here, right?
By running is a good idea.
Man said running.
Okay. So you say that. So everyone re-roll initiative because
Fuck.
yeah, you guys had to do that in a different place.
All right.
All right. Starting with Garrick, what'd you get?
Nat 20, 26.
26. Okay, Eva.
13.
13. Okay, Meek.
18.
18. And Renmur.
19.
Oh wow, you guys did really well. Okay,
It's about
Garrick,
time.
you're up.
I am. If I hold my action to cast a spell, do I have to decide which spell, or can I decide
yes. Yeah, you'd have to decide. Usually, if you do, because it's not a hold action, it's a trigger action.
Right.
Something has to trigger doing a specific thing.
Yeah. Let's. I suppose let's just start off with a mage armor.
Okay. And then are you staying where you're at? You're about 10 feet away from these skeletons.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay where I'm at, and I will actually say I have no want to have this end badly. I just want my friends to leave.
Okay.
I will leave it at that.
Renmur. You see 2 rows of 3 skeletons. The 3 in the front.
Am I engaged with any of them?
You're about 10 feet away. You could be.
But I like if I step away, I'm not taking a.
No.
Okay, I'm going to move towards Garrick and
Garrick's on
back.
the other side. You would have to run through the skeletons.
I'm going to move cautiously through them and see what they do. So I'm going to move through, and if there's an opportunity attack, I'm going to take it.
Okay. Let's see. So there's abilities typically in the game that'll allow you to move through. So okay, you can engage because that's what you would have to do. Because
I mean, are they like?
Tight, yeah.
Is there no space to go between them?
It's very tight. It's probably
Okay, so
a 10-foot wide space, and there's 6 of them.
I see.
Acrobatics
Okay.
check if you can do it.
I mean, like at this point, they're barring me from leaving.
Through this way, you could run around the lair through the other ways.
Yeah, I'm not going into room. Are they all rooms that I've been through?
Yes.
Yep.
So you are in the room with the well. If they are blocking the path straight ahead, which is the most direct path to the front of this complex. Okay. If you decide to go right, you could run through the room that had the statue, then through the room that had the golem, and another room before you're at the door.
Yeah, Renmur ain't doing that shit. He's walking up to one of them.
Basically, you'd run like a U to get around him.
I intend to leave. Move aside. I'm going to prepare an attack if on his turn he does not move out of my way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next up is Meek. What would you like to do, Tiefling?
Probably going to be dumb because most things I do are dumb. But I feel like Meek would have been, again, she just was like, thought she just died basically from all those attacks.
It physically felt like it too.
Yeah, and so she's like just like completely shooken up. Then she hears this voice behind her like, "Run, get out." He said, "Run." So she's just gonna bolt and I guess try to like get like maybe like duck underneath them or duck through them.
Okay.
But I think that she would just take the most direct route and just bolt for it.
Okay. So do you want to? So you would want to do a defensive action, probably, right?
Yeah.
So that
sure,
they all have
yeah.
disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah. But she's just basically gonna like cower and just like try to like get as low as she can and scamper through.
Okay. So they are about 10 feet away from you, and then they take up about 5 feet of space, and then Garrick is about 10 feet past them. So Garrick's about 25 feet total away.
Okay.
I'm going to roll for 2 of them with disadvantage. Oh, that'll still hit. Okay, so one of them is going to hit you with its staff as you come through. For 2 points of damage.
Fucking on.
The other one swung its staff but missed, and you were able to dodge it, and you get over to Garrick, basically.
Okay. And yeah, I'll just like stay and cower as close as I can to him.
Okay. Eva, you are standing behind Renmur. You're about 15 feet away from these skeletons. You see Meek duck, dodge the second attack, but get hit by the first one with the staff.
And how bad did it hurt her?
It looked like it scratched her.
Ow!
Okay. I think if I'd heard that, I would have taken it as a okay, she's all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds about right. I think if she hadn't made a noise, I'd have been concerned.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see. So what does it look like? We've got 6 skeletons between myself and Renmur and the door, right?
Yes. To this room.
Are they looking to fight us?
Just the opening to this room.
Oh.
After that, they do look like they are.
Is there another door closer to us?
No.
Damn
You would have
it.
to run clearly throughout pretty much the whole place to kind of get around these, which you could do.
Is my ring doing anything?
Nope.
Fuck. I still haven't figured that thing out yet.
I mean, we can pretend it's a mood ring. It's looking like a different color. I'm just kidding.
It looks like fall colors, like late fall, early winter. The leaves look like they're dying. That would be a hell of a mood ring. I would love to do that. All right, so cool. Well, I'm still invisible.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to...
You would have advantage on an attack.
I would. So, in that case, because if I attack now, it's going to end the invisibility. Mm-hmm. So, I would rather hold on to that benefit for as long as I can. I'm going to stand next to Renmur, and I'm going to ready an action. If something comes to try to attack him, then I'm going to take a swing at it.
Okay. Awesome. So it is their turn now. So there's 6 of them. So Meek, you get through. As you get through, where is that? Yes. As you get through, you guys see that the 3 skeletons on your side, all in unison, take their staffs and jam them down into the ground. As they do, you feel a thunder wave smack into you and Garrick. Give me I think it's a Constitution save. Yes, Constitution save.
Okay. Okay. I got an 18.
18 will make it. So you're going to take 4 damage still.
Okay.
And Garrick?
4.
All right, you're going to take 8 points of damage, and you get blown back on your back about 10 feet back.
Does this trip my prepared action?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna just slice the one. I'm gonna slice the one in front of me then, as they start casting this spell.
Okay, you can do 1 attack.
That is 19 on the or 19 total.
That will hit.
And I'm going to make that a tripping attack.
Okay.
To just trip the one in front of me. So that's 1, 8, 12 damage to the guy in front of me.
All right. So you hurt him pretty bad. You can feel the bones kind of crack. However, when you trip him, he's still intact. But you think you may have fractured the leg bone.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can I just like break his shin when I kick it out from under him?
Close.
Okay.
It feels like you may have. But yes. All right, hang on one sec. Let me. All right. Sorry, I'm just trying to make notes so I can keep track of who's getting hit and stuff. You said you did 12. Okay.
12 damage.
Perfect. All right. So now the side that's facing you, Renmur, they see that you attack the one and you knock him down prone. He does get back up, and then the one that gets back up turns his staff, kind of takes his hand and runs his hand on it, and it turns into a flame and looks like a sword now. And he swings at you. And that is 19.
19 hits.
Wait, so that one came over to hit him?
It's the one he tripped. He got back up, turned the flame on his staff, turned it into like a flaming sword, and slashes Renmur.
Okay, so I think that would trigger my ready to action.
Go for it.
So. Oh, hello. Nat 20, baby.
Nice.
Cool.
Right there, which is great that I'm invisible with advantage because I rolled an 8 on the other dice.
So Renmur, you will take 7 points of fire damage.
All right.
So he does slash you, but as he does this, Eva, roll your damage on him.
Remind me how you like to do
Double damage dice plus your
Word. Okay.
critical hit.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14.
Describe how it looks.
18. So okay. If this doesn't work the way I'm thinking it works, then let me know.
Oh, this is your new sword, right?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
And so like as I would have gone for the swing, I would have spoken the elven word for the name of the sword
Okay.
that popped into my head
Souls.
earlier. Yeah. So, whatever that word actually is.
Yep.
Whatever the sword's name is. So she would have yelled that, and then as it's slashing into the body of the skeleton, that's when she would have reappeared. And I'm hoping that speaking the word turned the fire back on again.
Yep.
Oh, really?
100%. It turned
Word.
back into what it was.
Okay. Oh, so that's how that works. Okay. All right.
You
That was
sliced right
really
through
cool.
it. And
That was
Sorry, go ahead.
that was an anime move. Like you say the name of the sword and it activates in fire. Like that's all I could imagine was like this is a
Me too. And I was afraid it was like too cliche and that wasn't how it was actually going to work.
I love cliches.
yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
So when you do this, the druidic skeleton you just slashed goes up in flame and then turns into just a pile of ash.
Hey.
There are still 5 standing there. There's 2 more that kind of now flank Renmur and you, Eva.
Okay, so I think for a second she's still kind of shocked and been like, "Oh, I didn't think that was going to work." And then she just like strikes the pose and is ready to keep going. She's like, all right, focus. Let's go.
All right, seeing now that there's 2 of you on this side, they both in unison do the same thing that the other ones did and slam their staffs into the ground,
Oof.
casting Thunder Wave.
Shit.
Give me a
Dex
Constitution save.
Constitution, yeah.
Nat 20.
I rolled
All
a
right.
19.
All right, so both of you will still take 5 points of damage. You feel this really strong, thunderous wave of energy hit you. It's loud. Thunder crackling in a cave would be. But you're able to maintain your ground, only taking 5 points of damage.
Wonderful.
And then it is now Garrick's turn.
There's a hole in the line now, though, right?
On your side, yes. There was
Okay.
2 levels
Alright.
you'd have to get through before.
Okay.
Would you remind me of the initiative order?
Yes, Garrick, you're number 1. Number 2 is Renmur. 3 is Meek. 4 is Eva, and then I am last.
Okay. I look over at Meek. How far away are we from these skeletons?
About 10 feet. You're not
10 feet?
actively engaged.
Okay. I look over at Meek and I say, "My dear lovely Meek, I usually reserve this exclusively for Kraken, but for you, I'll do anything." I touch her and I cast Dragon's Breath on her. You have a 3d6
Ah!
fire, acid, cold, whatever you want breath weapon. So
Fire!
probably, it seems like fire is good. So yeah,
Is it a cone?
it's a 15-foot cone.
Oh.
So I just say stand back when you use it and be careful not to kill everybody or kill our friends.
Nice.
So
just
all
so
right.
you know, if you move forward and actively engage with the 3 on your side, I will let you hit all
Mhm.
5. If you stay where you're
Mhm.
at, I'll let you hit 3. Just so you have some time to think about that before your turn, Meek.
Yes. I am going to move back a little ways. Am I familiar enough with Thunderwave to know what sort of range it has?
Yes, you would know it. It only works a short distance, but yeah, you could move out of its range.
I would like to move out of its range just because I am pretty badly wounded.
Okay.
So
Yup. All right. We are up to Renmur. How would you like to proceed, Renmur?
I'm assuming there's a gap in the line. You said there's a gap in the line, so I'm
Yeah.
assuming
So on
pick it
your
up.
side, there's 2 that are like spread out, but then
Yeah.
there's 3, and there's 1 that would basically be in your way between you and Meek.
Okay, so like if I stepped forward, would there be one immediately to my right and left?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna step forward
Okay.
and primary hand attack the one on my right.
Okay.
That is a 17 to hit.
Hits.
Let's make that a tripping attack.
Okay.
So I am running low on dice, but that's 2, 7, 11 damage, and I need a strength saving throw from him.
Okay.
Needs to beat a 14.
He critically fails. So why don't you roll another damage die?
Ooh. That is 3 more damage, and I'm saying I like you. This one I just chop his leg.
Okay, that leg is gone.
All right. And then offhand is going to cut the other direction to my left.
Okay.
That is another 17 on the dice.
Yep.
That's going to be a regular attack. Sorry, that was the wrong dice. I rolled the exact same thing. So that is 6 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attempt to move up another space through this gap.
Okay, so now you're completely in between them, and there's 3 right here that are in front of you. So 1 directly in the front of you, and then 2 that kind of are side by side.
All right.
So now all 5 technically could hit you.
Yes.
If you imagine like a grid. Okay. Next up is Meek.
Okay. So I want to get in the best possible position where I don't hit my friends, but hit as many of them as possible.
So I would say staying where you're at, you could hit the 3 on your side. Short of moving up, though, you're good. If you move up, you're going to hit Renmur.
Okay, yeah, because I wouldn't want to do that. So I'll stay where I am then, and then hit those 3.
Okay, and they have to make Dex saves.
Yes, Dex saving throw. I
They
don't
will-
even
DC,
have to.
No, DC 14, Dex saving throw.
Okay,
Okay.
they don't make it. Okay, roll your damage.
Okay. 14.
Nice.
2
You did
6s, so and then
really
a 2.
well. So
Wait,
you
12,
catch them
13,
all on
14,
fire, and they're still standing there, but they are on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
And that is it.
And I'll take I want to be as far back as I can, but still within 30 feet of Renmur and Eva.
Okay, so you could move about 10 feet back.
Okay, then I'll move 10 feet back.
All right. And it is now Eva's turn.
Cool. Which one's closest?
We'll say the one to Renmur's left.
And where is the other one?
The other one is to Renmur's right. The one on Renmur's right is missing a leg. The one to his left probably just has a couple broken ribs.
That's gross. Okay.
It's what I do.
I'm just picturing it in my head, and there's like dangling ribs from his already exposed rib cage, and it's really gross. So I will.
Sorry, you can hear me type.
Let's go after the one with the missing leg.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna stab it with fire. With a. Actually, I'm only level 3, so I don't get extra attack. So I won't stab it with fire. An attempt was made.
What'd you roll?
I got a 7.
You don't want to use any of your inspiration from before?
Inspiration gives me advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. I think I have 2 that I haven't used. Oh, that's a 17.
That'll hit.
That'll do it. All right. So we're gonna go again with the flaming sword. So hello. Nope. You did not. Shit. I rolled the same thing twice. Once it bounced out of the thing, and then I rolled it again, and it still landed on that. So in total, that's going to be 6 damage.
That is
6
just
fire
enough to turn it to a pile of ash. So it goes up in flame and crumbles to ash.
Nice.
I fucking love this sword.
So there's just Renmur to the left, and there are 3 on the other side of Renmur still. It is now their turn.
Shit.
This one that you broke its rib turns its staff into a flaming sword.
The one on the
one on your left.
The one that was standing, right?
She got the one that had the broken leg. So the one,
okay,
yeah, she ended up doing that one.
Did she? I thought you took the one on the left.
I took the one with the busted leg.
Okay, well, you should have had advantage off the get-go because it was on the ground.
Oh yeah, good. Keep your inspiration. Good call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good call.
Sorry, that's the main reason I took tripping attack, is I get advantage on follow-up attacks. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the problem with not using miniatures.
Yeah.
I need to pay attention.
Bad news, Renmur.
Yes.
So the flaming sword critically hits you.
All right. Let's do this.
What?
You're lucky. It's only 5 points of damage.
All right. I'm good.
But yes, that sucked. I mean, it sucked that he critically hit you. Probably would have only been 1 damage.
Does he have a flaming sword too?
Magic.
So they can magically turn their staffs into flaming swords.
Well, fuck. I don't feel nearly as cool anymore.
And theirs are on fire. Yours just glows. Yeah. Yours looks like heated up metal.
Evil wants to kill all of them now.
So the other 3, one of them is going to try to thorn whip Meek and pull her close.
I don't like that.
He misses.
Yay.
The next one is going to try to thorn whip Meek and pull her close.
Oh.
He will roll a 17. I believe you get a save for the pull. Let me double check. Thorn whip is a cantrip. Attack hits. Creature takes 1d6 piercing damage. You take 1 point of damage.
Mm-hmm.
and you are pulled 10 feet closer to it. However, you're still not within range of it.
Okay.
So you're still good. Now, the last one is going to turn around towards Renmur, and he is going to also do the sword trick.
Oh God.
I did not make it, so it's okay. But he's got a
I'm
flaming
going
sword.
to use my reaction and maneuver dice to do a riposte.
Okay.
So that is a dirty 20 to hit.
Yep.
All right. And then that is going to be a max 8 and then a 6. So that is 14 plus. So that's 18 damage as I catch the attack on my short sword and I
Yes.
just scythe my long sword like into its spine.
Oh, sweet. So when you hit the spine, you clearly snap it in half, and it goes up in a quick flame and turns to dust as well. You feel it just
Nice.
become weightless on your sword.
Excellent. I'm out of cool shit to do, guys.
Well,
I can heal myself once, and that's about it.
I was out of cool stuff, but now I can breathe fire. So
yeah, I'm not. So I still have plenty I can do.
Garrick, it is your turn. And there are 3 standing still.
Okay. Is it possible that I could maneuver in a position where I could hit the 3 with the 15-foot cone, but not hit Renmur? Or would it just be 2?
We'll say yes.
Okay. Let's go ahead and I'll just look over to Meek and say, follow my lead. I'll go move over to that position and burning hands.
Okay.
So 14 dex DC save.
I rolled a 15.
Okay.
Is that half damage still or no?
It is. They only roll 1 save. They don't each get a save.
Oh, I'll roll. I'll roll all 3. That's fine. All right. Second one failed. Third one makes it.
Okay. So yeah, for burning hands, it is going to be on a failed save half as much. So
Okay.
15 points of damage.
You kill them all.
Nice.
They all go up in flames and turn to dust. There's nothing left on the ground around them.
And with that, I am out of spells. So that is perfect timing.
And as they all drop, you guys hear a voice in your head again. It sounds very similar. You have killed my undead druidic order. You will pay for this. Everybody
I
give
am
me
in
an
favor of
intelligence
leaving.
save.
Oh, another one?
Fuck. Oh, hello.
sorry, what kind of save was that?
Intelligence?
Intelligence.
Oh no.
18.
18 makes it. Barely.
16.
16 does not make it.
What?
8.
8 does not make it.
No.
13.
That's about
13 does not make it. So who made it? Renmur made it?
I rolled a 16.
Oh, you did not make it. So Eva's the only one that made it.
I made it.
Okay. So
I can only roll like a little, like I can't roll much better than that.
okay. So you guys well, Eva, what are you doing? You heard the voice.
Yeah, I'm first off, I'm looking around making sure that, all of the skeletons are dead. And then I hear the voice, and so I'm looking around trying to find the source of that.
Yep. It was in your head. You don't see anything.
What? I don't like this. Okay, so it's in my head.
Yep.
Did anyone else hear that? And that's when I start to look around to everybody else.
So, as you're looking around and saying this to everybody else, nobody else can hear you. However, Garrick, Meek, Renmur, across the room where that hole was, you guys see vines come whipping out at you. Large vines. They grab you by the legs. I want all 3 of you to give me a strength check, or strength save.
Am I seeing this?
You do not see the vines.
But I see everybody else.
Yeah.
What'd you get, Renmur?
26.
Okay,
Oh, attaboy.
you made it.
Shit.
Yeah.
Meek?
That was a deck or strength
Yes.
3.
Okay, and Garrick?
I am a mighty wizard.
Same.
Got a 2.
It's a strong 2, guys. That's a strong, mighty 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes.
so Eva, this is what you see. You see Renmur standing next to you, and you see him like his leg jerks, but he pulls it away, and you don't know what did that. You don't see anything. However, as you're watching Renmur, Meek and Garrick zip by you, feet first through the air, down the 20-foot hole.
Oh, fuck.
This is a like good 40-foot pole, and it's boom.
Shit.
Oh my god. I'm at a loss for words. I like run towards the hole and I'm looking down.
It's a
Did they-
20-foot drop to darkness.
Did they went in the well?
There's they passed the well.
Oh my god.
This is the far
Shit.
side of the room.
Okay.
You looking down there, you can see a faint orange glow to the left a little, but other
Yeah.
than that, you can't see what's causing the glow or anything like that.
So
my
a
God.
quick question for you.
Yep.
I have this handy little orb of light that follows me.
Yes. Drift
Did
glow.
it follow me into the darkness?
Oh yeah, we'll say it followed you.
I mean-
It stays within 30 feet, I think, right?
Yeah, it basically, if you tell it to follow you around, it stays within a few feet.
Yep.
So okay, all right.
All right, Renmur, what are you doing?
I saw them zip
Oh, yeah.
off, right?
Oh yeah, you felt the gust of wind. You actually saw the vines as well.
And it's through the doorway on the far side, right?
No,
That's
there's a
what I'm saying.
hole that you guys originally had looked through, but you had never went down there.
And they're just gone.
Yeah, they're down there. You can't see them.
So not down the well, down the hole.
Yes.
Shit. Are we in initiative still?
For a moment, no, but you got to act quick.
I'm turning to Eva and be like, what was that? What were the vines? What is happening?
What are you talking about?
The vines.
I
You
didn't see
didn't see
anything.
the vines?
No. I
Vines.
just saw the other two go flying down the hole.
Vines tried to what should we do? Should we we have to help them.
As you guys are talking about this, Garrick, Meek, you guys, it happened so fast. You're lying in the middle of a room. You see to the left, you see what looks like a pool of lava, like in a small concentrated area. Almost like it's just coming up from the ground in this room on the left. It's not like it's overflowing. It's just there, right? You see a lot of stalactites, making it hard to see everything in the room. And where these vines came from is some kind of druidic symbol that's like made in the dirt a couple feet away from you. You're laying just outside of the circle right next to each other.
Is it still within a minute?
Yes.
Because I feel like Meek would give a nervous burp of dragon's breath at the druidic symbol. Just get pulled through, and then, like, of course, so Garrick doesn't get hit, but just in front where the vines are and the symbol, just let out all of this, like, fire breath.
Okay, so
Oh my
you see to your
God.
right, Meek, as you do this,
Mhm.
the light from Garrick's drift globe, you can see kind of peeking around a stalactite, the skeletal figure with the blue gemstone eyes that are not glowing right now.
I turn to him and I do fire out of my mouth.
As you're turning towards Garrick or the skeleton?
The skeleton. Yeah, not
just
Garrick.
wanted to be
No,
clear
no,
here.
no.
That you're
I'm
not trying
being
to kill your
very-
friend and put him out of
I'm
his
being
misery.
very careful not to do any, not even touch Garrick right now.
Okay,
But I
cool.
feel like I would let this like nervous like fire breath out like as it kind of like happened, and then like still like having this like fire in my chest. If I saw that, I'd be so scared in this moment that I would just let it out in that direction too.
Okay. He has to make a save, correct?
Yep,
Yeah.
14 DC dexterity.
He does not make it. When you hit him with fire, you notice, unlike the others, he doesn't catch on fire. It does make him take a step back. So it did hurt him, but it does not seem to have hurt him as much as it hurt the other ones. All right, now we are going back in initiative order. I will start at the top, which means I go last, and we will start with Garrick.
All right. So I want to. I'm just looking up the sphere. I want to have the drift globe do daylight.
Ooh, yeah.
So I don't know if this thing has an aversion to powerful natural sunlight, but we're going to find out.
Okay. How does that work again? I should have it, but I don't have
It is essentially the daylight spell. 60-foot radius sphere of light from a point that you choose within range. So if it's a 60-foot radius, would that be big enough to just fill up the entire room?
Yeah.
All right,
not the whole room, but where he's at, yes.
Okay. Well then I'll basically if I set it on me, would he be within 60 feet of me?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that. I will just have it be essentially above, maybe 20 feet above my head, and then 60-foot radius of bright sunlight.
Does that cause damage? Cause a condition of blindness? I don't remember.
I don't think it causes damage or anything, but it just, if there's anything that let's see. So basically it stops any, it dispels darkness spells.
Okay.
And if there's anything that has an aversion to natural, like if it was drow or anything that has an aversion to actual sunlight, then it would affect it.
Gotcha.
But,
okay.
So, and then as far as that's just a command word. So I don't see that it actually takes an action.
Okay, we can use it as a bonus action.
Yeah, so that's just an action. And then I will discuss something with it. I want to say this does not need to end badly for you. And then I'll just stand there and looking at him.
You hear a response quickly. This will not end badly for me. Only you and your friends who have disgraced my sleep. And we will then cut over to Meek. Or Ren. I'm sorry, it's Renmur.
Yeah. Renmur's gonna give the little head clearing shake and take a second wind as his bonus action.
Okay, and you see the room is lit up.
Oh shit! My D&D Beyond just crashed. Hold on, I'm reloading.
Okay.
Whoops.
Okay, it's back. So all right, and then can I move 30 feet to him, or is it more than 30 feet?
So you're gonna have to drop down the hole, which is 20 feet, and then once you do that, it's still another ways. It's probably another 40 feet away from you.
Okay, so but how far away from me is the hole? Does dropping count as my
so I assumed you ran to the hole with Eva.
Okay, yeah. So then is dropping
just
down
20 feet drop would count as 20 feet, and then you could do a double move if you want to close the distance.
I mean, if I'm hopping down, does that count as my walk speed, or am I taking some sort of check to make sure I'm not taking damage?
You won't take damage.
Okay, so I'm gonna take 20 feet, and then I will use my
dirt.
Yeah, I'll use my action to run up to this thing.
Okay, you can close the distance.
All right, so that'll be my turn.
All right, now we cut over to Meek.
Okay. Wait. So Renmar is Renmar now up on it?
I'm in his face.
He's to. Okay. So if you're looking at it, Renmur is actually to the right of it. You could position your breath weapon if you want to not hit Renmur.
Okay. And I still have my breath weapon, right? Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
a
it
minute,
should-
so it's still going. Okay.
Yeah, you'll have it for a while still.
Okay, then I'm gonna just keep doing that.
All right.
So,
He does not make
where
his
I
save.
don't. Okay, so I'll roll damage.
Yep.
7 points. And did that initial one do damage?
It did, but
Okay.
you noticed it did not do very much. Same thing here.
Okay.
It's almost like he's resistant to fire.
Okay.
Are you able to change the breath weapon every time, or is it always fire? Now that she declared it.
Can you use an action of the chosen type?
see.
I think you choose and
Yeah,
then until the
you
spell
choose
ends,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you choose it until the spell ends.
No.
Let's see.
Gotcha. So she's
Yep.
stuck with it as fire now.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll have to stay fire.
Okay, no problem. So yeah, you hit it with fire. It hurts it. You can see that it hurts it, but not like it hurt the other ones.
Okay.
Eva, you are up at the top of the hole. You see Renmur jump in and start running in a frantic frenzy.
If he can do it, so can I.
Try and
No.
keep up, Eva.
Never one to step back from a challenge like that. Eva will jump in the hole as well.
All right.
What did you didn't have him roll for that, did you?
No, I'm just going to pretend the dirt is really soft. You're able to drop down onto it without damage.
Okay. So in that case, I've jumped. That's what, 20 feet?
Yeah, the drop is 20 feet, and he's still another 40 feet away from you. So if you do a
Okay.
double movement, you could close the distance.
I will do that.
Okay. And it is now his turn. So, with his turn, he is going to entangle Eva and Renmur. You have to make a DC 17 strength or dex save to not be entangled.
Oh, he can fucking try. 18.
All right. So you are not entangled.
13.
You are entangled, so you feel, and everyone can see these ones. These vines and stuff come up from the ground, these brown vines, wrapping around you, Renmur, trying to hold you in place.
Are we grappled or are we restrained?
Yeah, let me pull it up. Sorry.
You're okay.
I just want to make sure I get it right. All right. 20-foot square, duration, turn the ground area, difficult terrain. Creature in the area when you cast a spell must succeed on a strength save or be restrained until the spell ends.
All right.
Creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check against the spell save DC. On a success, it frees itself. When the spell ends, the conjured plants wilt away.
All right.
All right. So yeah, you're restrained. That is his only action. So we are now back up to Garrick.
Okay. Excuse me. I shout out to my friends. Just so you know, he needs to be able to use his hands to do most of his magic. Excuse me. So anything you can do to impede that would be helpful. And then I go ahead and toss out a firebolt.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm dying here.
Oh,
Same?
we're just getting started.
Yeah.
I know the feeling.
Yeah. I hit a 15.
A 15 will not hit.
Will not hit. Okay. Then no
Zips
damage.
by him. AC 17, by the way, just so you guys know.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm gonna step out and grab a drink really fast. So
Hey, no problem. Next up is Renmur.
I kind of feel like Renmore is going to try to hit him even though he's tangled up.
Okay.
I'm going to take disadvantage on these and see what happens. So,
Okay.
first attack is a 9.
I think the video messed up.
Oh, because he actually closed out his thing.
Oh.
It should be fine when he gets back, but I just saw it.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
I'll fix the cameras when he gets back.
All right. Do we want to hold off or should I roll
No,
my
keep going.
second
You're fine.
failed? I'll roll my second failed attack.
You're just showing up in Garrick's box. No problem.
Yeah. Oh, I rolled both dice rolled a 7, which is not good enough to hit. So
okay. Sorry about that.
It's all right. Hold on.
Did it get
1
fixed?
second.
I heard that.
Yep, you're okay. So we're going to take a quick break just so I can fix all these. Just so everybody knows. So we'll be back, guys. We're back in the correct spots. Mid-combat with a Druid Lich. And Renmur is entangled and still attacking. And I believe that... Where did we leave off? I forgot. Garrick went, correct?
I think it was Meek's turn. I had just gone.
Yes. It is
I had
Meek's
just
turn.
gone. It was just me.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, Meek.
Okay. So realizing that fire isn't doing, so the fire stays even if I take one turn to not use it, right? Until the spell ends. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try something real quick. If you'll allow me, because I'm gonna be like, I feel a divine presence saying, use this gem in your pocket. And I'm gonna confusedly pull it out and be like, what? And would I know, because it says use a command word. And
Okay.
you said I could pick what the command word is.
Yes.
I'm gonna say pew pew.
Oh my god.
I forgot. What does the gem do?
So the second command
Friendship
word
units.
expends one charge and causes the gem to fire a brilliant beam of light at one creature you can see within 60 feet. Must succeed a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or be blinded for 1 minute.
Okay.
And then the creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to do that for my turn.
Okay. You are able to blast it with this beam of light into its eyes. Do me a favor. Roll a d12 for damage.
Oh. 6.
All right. So when you blast it in the gems of its eyes, you see that it causes the one gem to kind of shine and glow a different color, dealing some damage to it.
I look confused as this was all a strange occurrence that just overcame me.
All right. So now it is Eva's turn.
Right. I am not restrained or any of that shit.
Nope.
Nope. How far am I from?
You're right next to it.
Mm.
And you're right next to Renmur, too.
What was that thing you used earlier, Renmur? Maximum effort.
Maximum effort.
I'm gonna take a big old hot swing at it.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use inspiration.
Okay.
Actually,
That
if he's blinded, I think you get advantage anyway. Correct?
You do. I was going to say
Then-
you don't have to use your
then-
inspiration.
fuck it. Okay. That's gonna be a dirty 20.
You hit.
Okay.
Stop being so dirty, Eva. Jeez.
All right. So that is 12 damage. 12 fire damage. I rolled max damage.
So
On the
your
D8.
sword, when it hits, the glow actually stops when you hit it. You don't
What?
feel like the glow, like the heat of your sword is hurting him.
Fire resistance.
Exactly.
That dirty bitch. Boo.
All right. It is his turn. So let's have some fun
Really
here.
Not
Oh
not
yeah,
as
no,
cool.
no. Let's have some fun here.
Do it.
All right.
Let's do it. Let's do this.
Oh, is it the Lich's turn now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So
Shit.
he's got his staff in one hand, and his other hand is open. He makes a fist, and as he does, a sword of fire comes out of his hand.
Okay.
Oh,
He's
shit.
going to swing. This is called a flame blade, by the way. He's going to
Does it happen to be green by chance?
green flame
Fuck
towards
you.
Eva.
Of course he does.
He misses, but you can feel the heat. Like, this is really hot. Whiff over your head. And it is now
Oh.
Garrick's turn. That was a strong miss. I rolled a 4, but you felt
I was about to say, how bad?
I rolled bad, but
Okay.
Okay.
the heat. I mean, that was the die roll. Even with his
Yeah.
numbers, it's bad.
Yeah.
Peering intently at its face, when she hit it with that light, the eyes change color.
Yes.
Do I notice that?
Yes. You all see the gemstones that are in the eyes that weren't glowing. The one she hit glows, but it's not the normal blue light that you guys had heard of or seen in the past.
So
It almost is like the gems, like she put energy into the gem, like a different type of energy in there, like a magical energy.
So, seeing that, would I have any clue what might be going on with that?
Give me an Arcana check.
Sure, I can do that. 14.
You don't know much about druidic liches at all, really, when it comes down to it.
Okay.
So yeah, you don't know.
All right.
You just know there's various ways druidic liches can be formed, different rituals and things like that.
Right. Okay. I am going to empty my backpack. I'm going to take my backpack off and dump it out and move my way closer to the lich.
Okay. So you dump your backpack out on the floor. Is there anything you grab in particular?
Nope, I'm grabbing an empty backpack.
Okay. All right. It is now Renmur's turn.
I'm going to, now having seen that the vines are impeding me, I'm going to try to break out of them.
Okay, give me a strength check. Strength save.
Strength save.
Yep.
8.
Does not make it.
Yep.
You are still restrained.
Cool.
All right. Meek.
So, when I hit it with the gem, did it looked like it hurt?
Yes. Yeah, it tried to cover
Okay.
the eye as the beam of light was going into it.
Okay.
And then once it moved its head out of the direct path of the beam, it then made that sword and slashed at Eva.
Okay. Then I'm gonna expend another charge and yell pew pew again.
Okay.
And
Roll to hit.
just do another beam. 19.
That'll hit. Give
You get
me your
advantage because
D12
it's
of
blinded.
damage. Yeah, if you want to
Oh.
try to go for the crit, go for
Crit. I rolled a natural 1, so I'll take the 19.
it. At least you got the 1 out of your system.
Yep.
So D12 again, because that's what you
Yeah.
said last time.
Correct.
Okay.
Girl wonder.
3.
All right, we're going to be here a long time at these damage numbers. Woo!
Yeah.
Or not that long.
And
Actually-
that's what I'm gonna
campaign.
do. I'm gonna look confused
Yeah,
at
we'll see.
Garrick.
We will see. All right, it is Eva's turn.
You're muted.
I'm
Eva.
aware.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, shit. Well,
Be a good time to learn about your paladin abilities.
yeah.
Divine feelings.
I
rush
do
over
ha-
you. I don't know.
I have Channel Divinity. How would we like to spin that?
I don't know. That's on you.
Shit. Okay.
Can't do it on command. But you can do it.
Yeah. I need some fucking tea. Shit.
So the
I've
druid
not had
just
my
got
tea.
blasted in the eye again. He's currently covering the eye that just got blasted. You can see a faint glow coming from the other gem in the eye that was hit last time.
Can I aim for the eye?
You could.
Yeah.
You're going to try and
Okay.
stab it in its eye?
It's blind, so I get advantage, right?
Yep.
Done. That's math. 17?
It hits. Exactly.
Yeah.
AC 17.
Shit. That's my AC. Oh, damned. Okay.
My AC too.
11 damage. And I'm assuming this is regular damage, though. It's not flaming anymore.
Your sword goes back to glowing when it's not hitting him. But when it
okay,
hits, the flame, like the metal, goes black.
Yeah.
Clearly, the magical effect is not doing much or doing anything.
Okay.
You said 11 damage?
Yeah.
In the eyeball?
In the eyeball.
All right. There we go. Math.
Yeah. Now you
Okay.
know how I feel.
I know. I hate it. Simple math, too. All right. So you hit him in the eye, and you see that you chip the gem a little bit. It's spider webs. He is pissed.
Okay.
His sword is still flaming as he comes at you, Eva.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. I only rolled a 5
He can
on the
fucking try.
die, and that does squat with bonuses. So he misses really bad, but that flame is hot as shit. That's a hot green flame. All right, Garrett. You may have even felt the heat from where you were at.
So, am I decently close to him?
Yeah, you can close the distance.
Okay. So I've got as I'm moving up, I have a empty backpack in my left hand.
Yep.
I draw a dagger out with my right hand,
Oh,
Okay.
and I want to reach up, stab at his eye, and try to pop it into the bag.
Okay. Give me a strength or dex of a 20.
It's not just an attack roll?
Same thing. 20. Still got to beat a
Okay.
20. I'll give you that.
All right. Let's
when
let's
the
give that a
wizard's
try.
pulling out the dagger, you know we're fucked.
11.
Nah.
So not a 20. Okay.
Nope, you wouldn't have even hit him. Okay, so you see your guys' wizard run up there, step right next to Eva, and try to pry the eye out, but he can't get there in time. His dagger actually gets hit away by the flaming sword.
Okay.
All right, Renmur.
Let's try this breaking out of the fucking vines again.
Okay.
There we go. That is a 16 on the dice. That is a 22.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say 16 won't do it. 22 does it.
Yeah. All right. So I'm out of the vines.
Yes, you are. And I'm gonna be nice and let you do whatever you want right now.
I want to drop both my swords, body lock up, and try to slam this dude on the ground.
Okay. Do a
Wrestling.
athletics for a grapple check.
That is pretty good. That's a 15.
I got a 14, so you grapple him.
Oh,
Give me another athletics check to slam him. I'm gonna just let you see if.
fuck.
You can do
That's a 10.
this. So he rolls a nat 20.
Ah!
He has now. You had the dominant lock on him. However, he has put his flame sword out, which is a good thing, and has switched positions with you and grappled you.
Lich has grapples.
Oh yeah, he's a master of jujitsu.
The Lich,
Actually,
the
he's a
Lich
master
wrestled
of
in high
judo.
school.
Yeah, there you go. All right, it is now Meek's turn. They're grappling each other So you
Can I still
will have advantage of something.
Oh, so I'll have advantage.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna just keep doing what I've been doing, which is
Do the
this
pew
seam of
pews.
light.
Pew pew.
Yeah, this is. I just am holding this gem basically at this point, going pew 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 pew. 13.
Will not hit. But did you do it with advantage?
Yeah, I rolled 2 13s.
No good.
Yeah.
All right, Eva.
Oh, one more thing. I just want to make sure that I'm always within 30 feet of everyone.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, right now everyone is right there. So you maybe moved up a couple feet just so you're still real
Okay.
close.
I just want to make sure I have spare the die in case anyone gets down. So,
What are you
I
trying to
just wanna
say
be
here?
within.
You think someone's going to die?
No, but just,
Sure.
as a precaution.
Just in case.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know. Never
right.
know.
Oh. Okay. Sorry. Eva,
Okay.
go ahead.
Okay. Cool.
I need to get more
Uh.
dice.
Shit.
You're okay. I can hear you. Don't worry. Go ahead.
I'm worried. I'm worried.
Keep on it.
Let's.
Oh,
Am I still? God. That was like. That was a lot of dice.
Oh, you have no idea.
Do I still feel compelled to use this sword specifically?
Yes, you kind of do, but not really. I mean, it's you. Before you felt like it was just because it was so pretty, you were just drawn to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you don't feel compelled necessarily.
Okay. Is he still blind?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep going with that sword.
What?
I rolled a 17 and a 20.
You
hey,
hit. You crit.
Roll your damage.
I
With your
fucking
sword?
love this
So
game.
wait. You've got to give us a link where we can buy those dice
Oh my
because that's a lot of
God.
20s this game.
You'll have to
I
tell me the company
know.
so that we can see if they'll sponsor us.
They're all fucking
Yeah.
Chessex. They're all
Oh,
just
well,
standard
hey.
ass dice.
Hear that, Chessex?
there's always a
go.
moment when that happens
My-
of, okay, was it a nat one or is it a critical hit? Like,
The Ultima spell.
Mm-mm.
Is there an Ultima spell?
That's
How about Storm of Vengeance? No, I'm just kidding.
that's 14 damage.
14 strong damage.
Oof,
Okay.
boy.
All right. So he's still standing pretty strong, but you did some damage to him. It is now his turn.
Bring it.
He's
bitch.
rolling at disadvantage to attack Renmur. Oh, yeah. He's already at disadvantage. Now he's extra disadvantage, which just means disadvantage. So you see him kind of position his hand with his fist
Uh-oh.
like this, like trying to get it towards your chest.
Shit.
Ooh,
Kali Ma, huh?
that's not
2 on the die isn't going to get it done. But he basically turns that flame back on. But you're able to position his arm so it does not hurt you.
All right.
I was ready to roll some dice, man. Whew. Okay. Garrick. Up
I'm gonna
top.
try to pop that eye into the bag again.
Okay, roll.
I did.
Was it a 1 on the die or no?
Might have been.
Oh, it was. Oh
so
my God.
roll a d20 again. If it's over Renmur's armor class, you're hitting Renmur. Because they're grappled, they're kind of moving around.
I've got
Maybe-
plenty of HP. I'm okay.
Oh
What's your AC?
That's a
17?
that's a 21,
60.
sir.
16.
I
Roll that D4.
yeah.
Holy shit.
Actually, that's a 1, so it's only 4 points of damage.
I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
I am actually fairly good with a dagger, so you wouldn't know.
But now you do.
Renmur saw it coming and was like slow motion pushed around into the dagger as you cut him in the arm.
No,
All
wait,
right.
that wasn't with advantage for him being blinded and everything, though. That was just a single die. Thinking about that.
Oh, reroll?
So you still got shit to roll?
I mean, do I get advantage on the attack?
Yeah. Every roll should be advantage right now.
Okay.
And
Well, then that's a
obviously,
21.
On the friendly,
God.
you could
So
count it as
I
disadvantage.
just rolled it 16 again with +5 as a 21, so that would work,
Okay.
right?
Holy hell.
Yeah, that would have done it. So you're able
Okay.
to pop one of its eyes out into your bag. As you do, roll damage,
God.
and I will handle any extra if there needs to be.
Okay.
That was you
A
can
one,
re-roll.
a
them.
1, so 4 points.
Okay. So when you pop the already spider-webbed eye out, you see him, half of his body kind of goes limp, allowing Renmur to escape the grapple relatively easily.
Okay.
He is still standing, still going strong, and the sword is still on, the green flaming sword. However, he drops his staff. Okay?
Okay.
Renmur, it is
Yeah.
now your turn seeing this.
You drop a lot more. I'm gonna try to pop those hips in and suplex him over.
All right, I'll roll disadvantage for this. I rolled a 4.
I rolled a 4 + 6, so 10.
So you flip him over, no problem. I don't know why
It's
you're
it's
worried.
ugly, but it does the work. It does the job.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so I'm just trying to hold him down so that everyone else can just curb stomp him now.
Okay. Next up is Meek.
Pew!
So pew pew when they're prone would be disadvantage for you.
Oh.
Because he's at disadvantage, I'll say it's an even roll.
Even roll?
Yep,
Okay.
straight roll.
I will take my chances. Pew! 14.
That will miss. So you miss. It zips by as you, and you were probably aimed just right until he got flipped over. But once he got flipped over, your beam was not even close. And it is now Eva's turn.
Cool.
Eva and him.
Gladly. Oh, hold on. That'll be math again.
Above 17.
The ultimate damage, math.
Rolled a 13 plus 4.
That hits.
That'll meet 17. I know numbers. God.
All right, give me some
Okay.
damage.
Done. 11.
Nice.
11. So your sword, when it hits him this time, it maintains its fire property, you feel.
Okay.
It's almost like the eye being popped out. Removed maybe his fire resistance?
You know what to do, Meek.
It is now his turn. Rolling at disadvantage to try and flame sword, or whatever, flame blade, Renmur. Okay, he hits. You're a 17, correct?
Oh, no.
I am a yes.
Yep. All right, he
16.
hits.
So that hits.
$25?
I'm unconscious by 1 point.
So the blade comes across your back. He's like, you feel this searing pain shoot down your back. Everyone else sees the blood in your back just start gushing out like a blood fountain. And
Right.
now,
You're a half orc, right?
I used that already, and we have not had a long rest since.
Oh, I thought it was
I'm
a short
out of
rest. Okay.
everything. I am
Okay.
unconscious, and I'm making death saves.
But you are on top of him. All right, Garrick. Oh, by the way, we're doing the permanent injuries table. Remember we talked about that?
Was that for going unconscious or failed death saves?
I figured it'd be anytime you drop to 0 for sure.
I'm cool with it going to 0. I'm good with
So
that.
obviously your orc thing would keep you from it.
Yeah.
You know? Okay.
But
anyways,
yeah,
we'll roll
I'm
for it
cool with
later.
it.
Garrick.
I'm going to take advantage of this moment and just try to pop out the other eye.
Okay. Beat a 20.
20 exactly.
So when you pop the other eye out, the rest of him turns to ash. The gems still stay as gems and are in your bag. The staff disappears as well, though.
Did you say that there was lava here?
Yes.
I'm going to go toss the gems into the lava.
Okay.
I rush over and cast Spare the Dying.
Okay. Renmur is up. I'm gonna go grab the DMG. Real
Oh,
quick.
it'll stabilize.
Or yeah, for
so-
one
Just
d4.
stabilized. Yeah, I know. I'm
One
still
second, I'll be right
unconscious.
back.
Okay.
Oh, in that case, let's see. I still have some points for lay on hands to use.
I
So
don't
This would-
think.
I love it.
This would
I'm so excited.
This would be a good time for you to figure out how that works.
What?
So like obviously my best friend of however the fuck many years is unconscious. That's not good. I'm gonna run up to him and like in the back of my head I'm thinking about it because like I only know like I could do it to myself. I don't know if it's gonna work for somebody else. So I like run up to him. I'm gonna put my hand on his face and I'm gonna do lay on hands.
Okay. Do me a favor. So obviously you get the hit points, Renmur. Roll a
You get
d20
5.
for your lingering injury.
3.
Okay. You lose a foot or a leg.
Oh
Speed on
shit!
foot is halved, and you must use a cane or crutch to move unless you have a peg leg or other prosthesis.
Oh
You
man!
fall prone after using the dash action. You have disadvantage on dex checks made to balance. And magic, such as the regenerate spell, can restore the lost appendage.
Oh man, this is some Jamie Lannister shit. Like
my
his whole life's just been upended.
God.
Woo!
So when he slashed your back, people probably didn't even notice that the arm that was limp he used to slit your Achilles, and your foot kind of went with it.
All right.
Holy shit.
So how many hit points did I get?
You got 5.
I got 5.
Yeah. So you're awake.
Great.
I love this. This is so amazing.
Oh my god.
I know this is terrible, but I just see like Meek like rushed over, cast Spare the Dying, and then saw your leg. It just like picked it up, like oh no, and then like you wake up from being conscious, and I'm just holding your leg,
Just hold my foot, being
like,
like,
hold, or like your foot, yeah. Just
should I
Yeah.
eat it?
I'm
Oh,
just
wow.
like, I just look at Eva, and I'm like, I can't fix this.
I feel like I catch sight of that right as I'm bringing him back. And so like I almost hesitate. But like he gets the hit points, and
Yeah.
it's as I'm doing it that I look over and see that she's holding his fucking foot. And I'm just like
Oh wow.
And
what
I
Meek,
turn
where
to
did
the
you
side
find
and
that?
I just throw up fire.
Oh,
That is
wretch.
awesome.
Yeah.
Wretch embers.
Well, Renmur is not fully aware. He's like, it took him a second to realize that he wasn't in his own bed, and like, just like, Eva, what are you? What is happening? And he just kind of, my back hurts horribly.
Yeah, you.
Oh my God, Footloose.
I saw that.
No.
Fruit to kill 16. Footloose.
We now have the title of the episode. Footloose.
Oh no.
No. No.
Wow.
No.
Okay.
Oh, that's great.
So,
So what, like, just eventually, just because I can't remember what you said, because when you were reading off that table, you said that there is a way that it could come back.
The
Was it a
regeneration
regenerate?
spell.
Regeneration
Spell, yeah.
That's
Okay,
a
I'll make
long
a
way
note
off.
of that so that if I level up and can get that.
Oh no. So
Yeah.
Renmur's lying on the ground and just like, man, my back fucking hurts. Just like, I think all that really matters right now is you're still alive.
As you're talking, I put the foot behind my back.
Oh my god.
As you guys are soaking all this in, you guys see what looks like you start to hear a buzzing coming from the north side of the room, and what looks like a swarm of locusts come flying out and around you guys, and everybody give me a dex save.
Fuck.
Oh. Am I at a disadvantage for this?
No, just straight roll.
21.
Natural 20.
20, 21. Oh, a 3. What'd you get, Garrick?
I have a 20.
Oh, okay. So Renmur, you take 8 points of damage.
I'm unconscious again.
Son of a bitch! No!
The locusts
Oh
leave.
no.
Should we
I'm
roll on
out
the
of
table
lay on
again?
hands.
Spare the dying. It's a cantrip, so I can do it as many times, but I hope you don't lose another leg.
I just want to say, this is in my notes from a couple weeks ago. This is not me trying to punish you. I swear to God. This is not
okay.
because you're a Buckeye fan. I promise
It's okay.
you.
Oh my. You're going to be a
Wow.
cool, like, mechanical, like,
I know,
at
I'm good.
the end of this. Yeah.
Okay, roll a d20 and tell me what your roll is.
11.
You're gonna make him do another one?
Every time you hit 0.
Oh my god.
So what did the locust do? Let's see what an 11 is.
I'm a fighter. I knew once we did injuries that I'm going to be a mess because I'm just going to be taking damage this whole campaign.
Okay, this isn't so bad. Horrible scar. You are you are disfigured to the extent that the wound can't be easily concealed. You have disadvantage on charisma persuasion checks and advantage on charisma intimidation checks.
All right.
I had that already, so he's good.
Magical
Yeah, I
healing
already-
of 6
I already
or
suck
higher,
at
such as heal
those,
and
so-
regenerate, removes the scar. So there you
All
go.
right, hold on. Let me. I'll just have to make a note of that.
Right. So if you ever heal it, though, you'll lose the advantage and disadvantage there.
Okay, so dumping the gems in the lava, does that do anything?
It you
Just destroys
see
them?
the gems get destroyed and disappear into the lava.
Okay.
Right.
So okay. So sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I want to take a few minutes, try to get everyone calmed down, say we need to get him stable, and I want to make sure that we're not leaving anything behind here to come after us, and I want to do detect magic and
Okay.
search around.
Okay.
So it's a ritual, so it's going to take me a
Yeah.
little while.
So room 10, like I said, had a lot of stalactites that made it hard to see the whole room without walking around. Assuming you are doing this in the time that he's unconscious or whatever. The other one where the lava is, I'm calling it room 11. The walls have been engraved with endless spirals, and patches of mushrooms grow in the southeast corner of the room. There is smoldering hot lava in the center of the room in what looks to be a perfect circle there.
Okay. So
Any sign of the like the loot that would have been from those carts or like the merchant stuff? Is that anywhere? Or
What's
any
your
signs
passive
of
again,
something
Garrett?
dragon?
Passive which? Investigation or perception?
Perception.
Passive perception is 20, investigation is 21.
Okay. And you're looking in both of these rooms?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you're over by the lava pit, where the mushrooms are, which is massively overgrown, like just they kind of fill this one spot, you see what looks to be a iron door behind it.
Okay. I point that out and continue searching to make sure that we're not dealing with anything else here.
Okay. You
So-
do not find anything else in the room.
I don't know if Eva wants to maybe go check out that door while we're doing this. And with detect magic, am I noticing anything magical in the general vicinity?
Not necessarily. You do notice that the door is dwarven and does have written in, or sorry, it's not nothing's written in dwarven. It's just got dwarven like designs and stuff on it.
Okay. All right. Okay, so nothing magical. The next thing would be take another 10 minutes, Tensor's floating disc, and
Okay.
put Renmur on it.
Good
Okay.
call. Because he's still unconscious, isn't he?
How many hours?
Yeah.
Let's see. I think it
24
lasts.
plus 1, I think, right?
No, it's 1 hour, but it's a ritual, so I can keep casting it.
No, how long is Renmur unconscious?
Oh,
Until
You're muted.
I like wait. It's until I get healing.
Or
yeah.
1d4
'Cause I
hours
have-
because of spare the die.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you want me to roll that d4? Or
Sure.
We'll,
Go for it.
4 hours.
Oh no.
Okay.
All right. So,
I
yeah.
think. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Once he's on that Tensors, so we have an option for getting him out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And in fact, we could all essentially float out of here safely on it. It'll hold 500 pounds. So I think we can all pretty much fit on that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I will use...
I don't know. Renmur probably takes up half of that.
Yeah, probably. Well, at least he's a foot less, so we can just chuck that up there.
There's 20 pounds gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my god.
So
Shit.
I'm going to cast Mage Hand and open up that door.
Okay. Give me a strength check with it.
I can't do a strength check. I can only
how
move
much
like
weight
10.
can you do?
Yeah, like 10 pounds.
It's too heavy.
So if it's too heavy.
Yep.
All right.
If
Mage
I
hand-
cast
Mage
Mage
hand
Hand
moves
with
5
it, then
pounds.
does it 20?
Still-
oh,
still
no,
not.
Still.
Yeah. So
Eva want to try?
What am I lifting?
there's a
Iron
dwarven
door.
door over there.
Oh. Okay. Can I investigate it? Like, is there anything
Sure.
special that?
It's dwarven.
Okay.
It was covered by dirt and mushrooms.
Hmm.
It was clearly a secret hidden door.
That's an 18.
That is not going to do it. You
Really?
try to open
Oh,
this
hold
door.
on, hold on. I rolled an 18.
Oh, okay.
Plus your strength.
Oh, I was investigating.
Oh.
I was just checking it out.
Oh, yeah, no, that won't do it. There's nothing. You. It's a dwarven door.
Okay, can I try to open it?
Yep. Beat a
Can I
20.
try it? Beat a 20.
Do we still have the crowbar?
I
20?
hand her the crowbar because I do have a
Crowbar's
crowbar.
advantage.
Yep. So you get advantage on it.
Oh, okay. So that would have been, you said strength, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that would have been a 19.
You feel it start to lift, and it's a thick door, and you feel it just crash back shut. after you move
Son
a
of
couple
a
inches.
bitch. So I rolled the first one. I was like, okay, that's a 19. I rolled the second one. I rolled another fucking 19.
Oh man.
I had double 18s. Fuck. And my strength is +1, so.
Yeah, unfortunately, it just stays shut.
Fuck.
Gosh, you guys could use Renmur's strength right now.
Yeah.
I get to just watch the train wreck now.
Does anybody have any item that will heal a single hit point?
Hasn't actually made a connection to a deity yet, so a lot of the stuff that she has right now just wouldn't make sense to have already. Shit. That's why I wanted to investigate the door. I thought maybe that would trigger something.
Not.
Nope.
It just
I don't
seems
have
like it's
anything.
strong. It's not like it's like locked or anything. It's just
Correct.
heavy.
It's very
Yeah.
heavy.
Okay. Well, let's try again, and with the crowbar, we can maybe aid her to give her a little bit of a bonus
Yeah,
on
I
that.
was gonna say we could each try to use Mage Hand, maybe in addition
Mage
to
Hand
her
won't be
using
strong
the
enough.
crowbar.
Mage Hand won't help because it's got a 5-pound limit.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's-
see.
it
So
doesn't
it can't
do
even.
very
Yeah.
much.
Doesn't do much. Yeah.
I'll let Garrick and Meek try some strength checks on the door.
So
With
Yeah,
Eva's
do I
help, you'll
need-
get advantage.
So do I? Oh, okay. So I don't need to roll.
I
Nope.
can I
I'll
can
give them
I can
advantage.
help her, but even with advantage, I can't get a 20. I've got a strength 20.
Yeah, I
Okay.
may
I have-
need
Go
to
I
for
be
have
it,
the one
plus
that's
one,
doing it.
So,
You have +1? All right, let's see what you do, Meek.
so I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
try.
can give her an assist to give her a little bit more of a bonus.
Sure.
All right. Let's go, Meek. 17 on the assist, so that helps.
I got a 15.
Plus whatever you would give for
Just
the
shy.
assist.
Yeah, I would say, because I was like, oh, 17 is normally a +3.
It was
Yeah.
14 plus 1, so yeah, 15 was.
Yeah, so that would have been an 18. So no, Meek, she kind of wiggles it a little, but it gets nowhere.
Can it open up enough that I could slip through if?
No, I said Eva only moved it like a
Okay.
couple inches.
But was that with
Yeah.
advantage? Because you have advantage from the crowbar.
Yeah, I rolled with advantage, or I did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I didn't. Let me just toss
All
one
right.
out there.
So you got everyone on
Nah,
Censor's disc. You're moving out,
Yeah.
heading home.
I think we
Uh,
should.
I mean, I don't like leaving a door that's not opened, especially with
Especially
something like
'cause
that
we
out here.
Came out here looking for stuff.
I mean, can
to
we
bring
just spend more?
back.
Can we spend more time and try to open it? I mean, it's not like, I mean, if we're not trying to run away,
Sure, but
we should be able to
typically
try
then
again.
you could just keep rolling over and over and over again. You guys would probably think Eva's just not strong enough to do it, even with your help at this point. You know what I mean? But you guys could stick around and take your long rest since it's nighttime anyway, and maybe in the morning Renmur can try. Or maybe Eva can try again in the morning. Or
Yeah.
they could both try in the morning.
I mean,
Good.
at this point, I don't think where we're at is any more dangerous than sleeping
Trying to
outside.
leave. Yeah.
So, yeah,
You've been
let's
in
just
every room other than beyond this door.
Okay.
Yeah. let's go ahead and
And down
try to
in the
do a long
nasty
rest
well.
here.
Oh yeah, down in the nasty well.
Okay. How are you guys doing a watch? Obviously, Renmur can't. First, second, third. Who's doing what? Assuming you're doing a watch. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're just sleeping.
Well, how long has it been since I sent Kraken off?
I think we had said it was dinner time roughly when you sent him off, right? And now it's probably like 9 or 10, so it's been like 4 or 5 hours. I think we said by morning he'd be able to come back, right?
So I think we were saying that it was going to be like 8 hours for him to get there and start notifying people.
Right, based on your
So-
estimate. Let me roll. I'll roll a die.
Last time we said it had
Okay.
been 2 hours.
So you probably feel like he's been there, but it's cutting it close right now.
Okay, let's do this. If I feel like it's pretty close, let's just rest a little bit, take short rest, wait for Renmur to wake up. When Renmur awakens, I can try to recall Kraken, and then hopefully Kraken can tell us what he's told them, and we can be able to let Kraken kind of help watch for us. So
Renmur, you said 4
rest
hours,
up.
right?
Yeah, 4 hours. And I don't know how missing a foot will impact strength checks, but if I'm missing a foot, I can't.
It's just half speed and stuff.
I can't drive or like lift stuff really. I can't stand.
You can stand.
We don't have a crutch.
You can use me as a crutch.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that's actually probably a pretty good idea. Let's look around and see if there's anything around here that we might be able to use to like fashion a crutch or fashion something, a cane crutch, anything that could help him move.
Mm-hmm.
Quietly holds out the quarterstaff on her back.
Okay. Yeah,
That works.
Okay.
we can do that.
So you're just hanging around for about 4 hours then, so he wakes up?
Yeah, let's just give him a chance to wake up, and then
But you
when
guys are
everyone's...
so we're not doing a long rest.
I mean, well, all right. How about this? I'll stay awake. You guys, if you want, because I'm perceptive. I'll just stay awake and watch. I'll let you guys do a full rest. If anything, once Renmur wakes up, I'll make sure that he's okay. In the meantime, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of try to fashion him a crutch. And then when I feel like, it's been long enough and I'm very sure that Kraken has had enough time to get there and get to both locations and let people know, I will go ahead and recall him.
Okay.
And then at that point, I'll go ahead and take a rest.
So 4 hours pass. Renmur wakes up, assuming, 1 hit point. So you now get a short rest while everyone's still finishing their long rest. In that short rest, though, you can still talk and do some little stuff here and there. Garrick has tried to make you a crutch out of Eva's staff. So you could probably try to use that.
I'm using my last hit dice during my
How's your
short
survival
rest.
skill, Garrick?
Garrick.
My it's okay.
Do you get a bonus to it?
Yeah, +3.
Okay, so I would say you can make a crude, very terrible crutch. A taking 10 crutch kind of.
Yeah, I've got a couple of hours, so.
Yeah.
In that downtime, I'd like to use a couple of hit dice too.
Okay. Yep. Everyone can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
So we are getting a full rest.
I'm awake for an hour.
Yes.
Okay, then that necessitates the what happened to my leg?
It was amazing.
Where's my foot?
It was
I can't stand.
You fell in a fierce battle with the Lich, and at the very moment that he was driving his blade through your leg, you fell on top of him and ripped the eyes right out of his head and killed him.
But
it was beautiful. You were magnificent.
What
you saved us all.
What am I supposed to do? What? I can't.
We'll see a healer for that.
Walk.
Here, I've made you a crutch. Now, don't. I know this is a shock, but you've got to go back. You've got to go back and tell everybody that you were wounded, destroying a undead Druid Lich, and we'll worry about the healing magic to restore this little problem later.
Little
hand him the
problem.
crutch.
This is my life.
No, that's your foot. Your eye's fully intact.
Oh my god!
Someone should clip that.
Yes, please. Holy fuck. Or at least timestamp it really quick. What are we at?
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
He's just gonna
217.50.
quietly sit down and have his whole world cave in on him. He's not lifting shit right now. He's just like sitting here panicking.
So I lean over to him and I say, "You're a brave man. You fought well. We should be dead if you weren't helping us. So just
I might as well have died.
Injuries happen. You've seen strong men come back with bad wounds, and what do? Yeah, if they're men of means, which we know some men of means, we can take care of whatever little incidents life brings us. Just don't worry about it. But that being said, I'm going to have to rest now pretty soon. So we've let you take a little rest. The girls are sleeping, so let's just calm down and let me get a little shut eye so I can actually, help us get out of here. And then in a few hours, we'll take care of it.
If the Lich returns, I shall throw my crutch at it.
Well, I mean, you could throw a sword or anything else. It doesn't have to be the crutch. I mean, you need the crutch to walk, so that's
they would all
not a
be
good
about
idea.
as equally effective. I will be useless if something attacks us.
You won't be useless. Look, this is where you learn that the strength of a man is not in his muscles. It's up here.
This is easy to say for someone who has actually been educated.
Well, you can take this time to educate yourself. You can take this time to learn how to deal with your disability and then overcome it. Because heroes aren't made from people who had everything given to them and had everything easy. Heroes are made by people who face challenges and overcome them. So, yes, this is bad. It's not good. But you know what? I believe, and I don't even believe, I know you are very strong and you'll overcome this. So don't worry about it. Just relax, keep an eye out, and I'll summon up Kraken to keep you company while I take a little rest.
Good.
And when I'm sure that Kraken's had enough time, I will go ahead and summon him back up.
Yeah, you definitely feel like it's been long enough. Like you felt like you probably could have at the beginning of the short rest, or I mean at the beginning of the long rest. But it was better safe to wait. And it's a good thing you did, because I rolled to really poor. So he would not have gotten the message to everybody if you would have pulled him back too early.
Yeah, so I just you basically pocket him and then pull him out so that he can essentially appear here.
Yep.
And then I'll ask him if he delivered the message.
Yes, and he was delivering it to Eva's dad and Renmur's dad, correct?
And I'll yes, both of them, and I'll ask them what they said, because he can repeat what they said as well.
Okay, so he tells you that mercenaries will, or not mercenaries, Renmur's father is rounding up some men to come out this way.
Okay. There you go. So, I guess with that,
Don't
I will
eat it, tiefling.
Yeah, I will go ahead and try to.
Well,
I will try to. I'll tell Kraken that he's a very good bird, and I will not mention that I cast Dragon's Breath on Meek at all. That nobody tells Kraken. Kraken gets jealous. That's his spell. So, nobody tell Kraken, and then I will go ahead and with Kraken keeping Renmur company, I will take my long rest.
Okay, great. Renmur, you can take a long rest as well. Everyone can take long rests.
yes.
You guys wake up fully refreshed, minus a foot. But you feel fine now.
Plus a foot. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Short a foot.
Actually, before we continue,
Yeah.
I wanna try something really quick. Work with me here.
Okay.
I feel like she didn't sleep very well.
Okay.
Not after what she just witnessed. I feel like there's a lot of. I'm thinking she was like dreaming all night and it was just not very restful.
Mhm.
So like just playing over and over again, her friend falling and all of that stuff, it's really getting to her. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll roll for it, and if I pick wrong, I'll tell you what, if you call wrong, then she's taking a level of exhaustion because she didn't sleep very
Okay.
well at all. So call
Evens.
even, or you're going evens.
Level
Nope.
of exhaustion.
Yeah.
All right, I like that. Self-imposed problems give you advantage, so you get inspiration for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. All right.
Renmur, I feel sorry for you, so I'm giving you some inspiration there too.
Renmur cried himself to sleep, like just straight up. Like he actually slept fairly well because the first hour of him laying down was just him crying.
Meek
So
gets
my
inspiration for the
God.
inventory,
Oh.
and then
It's
Garrett for his
legitimately
words
in
of
my
wisdom.
inventory right now.
You fucking would. I'm not surprised at all.
So
Meek would have like been completely dead to the world because she was completely exhausted. But as soon as I wake up, I'm gonna cast first level healing word just because I wouldn't know, it wouldn't do anything, but I would cast it on Renmur just to be like, grow a foot back. And then it not work, and I'm like, oh, I tried.
Yeah.
Why doesn't it work this way? I don't understand.
It's not your fault, Meek. It's not your fault.
All right, so everyone gets inspiration. You guys are heading back to town, correct?
Yes.
Or no, you wanted to open the door.
no.
Try to
We're
open
trying
the
to get-
iron
Yeah,
door.
yeah.
let's now this. I want to really talk Renmur up. I want to give him a
A pep
good
speech.
pep talk and show him that he can do this.
Okay.
So let's.
Eva almost got it. Basically, Garrick is like, just so you know, Eva almost got
Yeah, she had it. She had
it.
it cracked.
Like this is the first time he's standing up with the crutch. I feel like I need to roll with disadvantage on this because he's just like not sure how to steady himself.
God.
But the crowbar will give you advantage, so they cancel out.
And we'll give you an extra bonus of 2 because of
And
the
you
help
have
from
inspiration.
And you've got the
Yeah.
inspiration.
Oh, let's see. All right, athletics.
Eva. Yes. With an additional +2.
Natural 20.
Yes. Nice.
So Eva shows you how far she can get it. You then grab it with your hand and you just fling it wide open, like no problem. Looking into this room, there's
Nothing.
spirals of green stones that cover the floor.
Okay,
A
I
wood
will.
door lies on the north side of this room. There's another
All right.
door in this room.
I will take the few moments to cast detect magic. And just sit down and prepare it. Just I want to be looking for magic before anyone enters the room.
Yep. So you see the green stones are here. There's no magic though. It's like an emerald
Okay.
green stone. It's very nice.
Ooh.
Very valuable to dwarves. However, it's the whole floor and it's set in the floor.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
This
Valuable
may have been a
green-
treasure place to store treasure at some point.
Like a treasure vault. Okay. Get in there, and there you said there was another door.
Yep.
All right. I want to.
It's in the floor.
It's in the floor. I want to
Yep.
inspect it.
Okay. As you're inspecting it, you notice it's not locked. Looks like the lock has been broken.
Okay. Still concentrating on my detect magic, I'll ask someone to go ahead and open that up so I can take a peek inside.
I'll get it.
Oh, mage hand work on this door?
Yep.
I will, before you get over there, I'll try to do it with mage hand just so, and I'll tell Garrick to back up a little bit just in case.
Okay.
So earlier I said that Mage Hand stopped working at 5 pounds. I was fucking wrong. It is 10 pounds.
Yeah,
My bad.
10 pounds each.
So this is a stone door, but you're able to slide it off to the side.
Well balanced stone door.
Yes. And because the lock's not there, the lock pretty much is what held it. It's a strong door, but it's not heavy. You're able to move it. And looking in, you guys can see it looks like a tomb that's already been plundered. You also see what looks like are several iron cages, which you wouldn't normally see in a tomb, scattered throughout this room.
Okay.
Bones of dwarves and other non-dwarves are left, formerly charred. There are 6 cages at the head of the room that have that are empty.
Okay. And then am I sensing anything magical in the area?
Nope.
Okay.
I know that's a ritual, so you can basically just have it on all the time.
Yeah, I can keep it going for 10 minutes and then it takes me another 10 minutes to cast it. So yeah,
Right.
let's I guess let's thoroughly search the 2 rooms and see if we can find anything.
Okay. Go ahead. If you guys want to make some rolls, you can make some investigation rolls. There is one main stone. What is it called? You know what I'm talking about.
Sarcophagus?
Yes, thank you very much.
Ooh.
That is in the center of this room. It has it has runes on it,
Okay.
and it is still
Ooh.
sealed.
I want to check that out.
Yeah, let's check that.
Investigation +1, 18.
Okay. You can tell this was a great warrior, dwarven warrior. You can't make out the words because I don't think anyone here speaks dwarven. I think we discovered that before.
Right.
But this was a tomb of a great dwarven warrior.
Okay.
So does knowing giant help at all?
Try to roll again.
Maybe more like bits and pieces like last time. Did you want the same roll, investigation?
Yeah.
13.
You're not able to make out much other than breaker of bones.
Well, that makes sense. And I would point it out to the others.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Does that name, Breaker of Bones and Dwarf, mean anything to me?
Give me a history check.
Sure. What we got here? 15.
You remember talk of a dwarf from this area who was known for his maul.
Okay.
He used it to break his enemies' kneecaps.
I will share that with my allies, and then I suppose we can.
I can relate.
We can try to open this thing. I think opening the sarcophagus is going to be more along the lines of what Renmur does, but
Okay.
I don't know.
So you want to try, Garrick?
I mean, what's it going to involve? A strength check?
Yeah, or athletics.
Let's let Renmur try it again.
Okay. You want to open it, Renmur?
I'll
Crutch over.
help as well.
Okay. Plus
Yeah.
2.
I'll hold up my hand for the crowbar.
There you go.
With
I'll
All
hand
right.
you the crowbar.
Crowbar. Nope. Oh, okay. Maybe not. 16 is the.
You're able to move the top. As you do, you see a dwarf, bones, very old bones, in armor That is nice. It's decorative armor. It doesn't look practical. But he's got his maul in his arms like this on his chest.
Okay. Detect magic still going?
Okay. You see it glowing. The
Okay.
maul is certainly glowing.
The maul is glowing. Anything else?
Nope, nothing inside of this.
Okay. I will make mention that the maul is magical, and it's probably best that we just don't leave it here.
Okay.
So,
Who's taking the maul?
I'll pick it up with my free hand.
Okay. And we will end it right there.
Oh.
So, yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If this is your first time, I hope you will follow us. And yeah, it was fun. I was really close to getting my TPK if it wasn't for the
Lives were changed.
yep.
that is or
Yeah.
feet. But yes, so if anyone wants to plug anything, we can start with Calist.
Calist here on Twitch and on Twitter, and I, like normal, have nothing to plug today. So,
Lady Tiefling.
I am Lady Tiefling, and you can find me at Lady Tiefling everywhere.
And she makes some really cool loot tables. You can find them on Instagram and Pinterest and on her Discord.
Mm-hmm.
So have fun tracking those down. They're really cool. We've used them in one of our games already.
Yeah. I forgot. What did I get? I got something. Did I?
And then let's go with TP Grant next.
I am at TP Grant on Twitter, and you can follow me for tabletop stuff and also grappling, competitive grappling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Usually I'm the one taking feet home, but I got my foot taken tonight.
And last is Cornelius.
Hello. I'm in a couple different games. I'm here on Wednesdays. I better be dying if I have to miss. I also play on Mondays. I also play with Salt and Sassy. They just brought me into their long-running campaign. That one's fun. I may or may not be being hunted by a dragon. And that was my intro to the game.
interesting.
I've been lost
go
in the
wrong.
woods running from a dragon.
There you
It's
go.
pretty great. Let's see. You can find me at Cornelius on Twitch. I stream random shit. Been playing a lot of Minecraft lately. Just got back into Destiny 2, of course. I don't really have a schedule. It's just kind of whenever I can because I work a lot. Yeah. And then I have a Discord. I hang out in Juce's Discord all the goddamn time. I'm also hanging out with the Unmade Gaming crew. So yeet jokes for days in that Discord. And whenever I can get on a show or a one shot with those guys, I usually try to.
Nice.
So.
Yeah, Mike's awesome. I am Juce from Master the Game YouTube channel. You can type in JUCE734 to find my YouTube channel. I try to put out at least 2 videos a week, trying to move to 3, not counting the live plays. I have Discord, which I will post a link in the chat, or actually Courtney will post the link in the chat for me.
I'll get
She's
it.
awesome. And then I have, let's see, obviously Twitch. Be sure to follow us. And
God damn it, Paul beat me to it.
yeah, Instagram, Master the Game, RPG. You should be able to find me there, and Twitter as well. Have a game on Friday. We're starting a new, with another group, starting a new campaign. They want to island top, so we'll see how that campaign goes. And then on Saturday, starting a brand new campaign in person. We will have a camera on miniatures and terrain. We will have a camera on my 4 players, who I am happy to say are, one, I'm really excited to play with them. I've got Luke from the DM Lair. I've got Nate from WASD 20, Jake from Mini Terrain Domain, my wife Power Gamer Paula, as I'm calling her, and then myself running the game. That I'm so excited about it. Between us, I looked at everyone's profiles. We have 150,000 subscribers. Most of that's Nate. And we have over 15 million views. Again, most of that's Nate, but still, just the numbers are huge. So I was amazed to see that. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And ultimately, the stream comes second to our fun. So we'll see if everyone enjoys it. We'll keep it going. If the stream takes that away, it might not be streamed more than a couple sessions. We'll see. But ultimately, I'm just excited to play with some of my friends who happen to be YouTubers and stuff here in Michigan. So yeah, that's it.
Nice.
Game on, guys. Oh, by the way, Jake's in the chat. So be sure to go over to his Twitch and follow him as well. Mini Terrain Domain. Luke from the DM Lair. Go follow him on Twitch. They both do regular things on here as well. Jake he's got some really cool transitions on his live plays. He's doing a Ghosts of Saltmarsh game, Chult game, Tomb of Annihilation, I believe. I think he's got a couple others.
Look at those neat fucking emotes.
Jake's the man. Jake probably doesn't realize this, but he is I think a huge motivator for why I wanted to do Twitch.
Fancy ass emotes.
Yeah, he inspired a lot of that, so I'm excited. Jake's an awesome guy. I love Jake.
Oh.
But yeah, so you guys can see all that on Saturdays. We're playing once a month. It'll be live on Twitch. I will probably break it down into short sessions and post it on YouTube, but we'll see. We'll see how that ends up working out. So
Thanks.
yeah. So all right, guys, game on. I'll see you guys next time, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this.
See ya.